In the previous videos, we have discussed each emergency provisions in detail. That is Article 352 National Emergency, Article 356 President Rule or State Emergency, Article 360 Financial Emergency. In this video, let us discuss comparing the three emergency provisions side by side to make it simpler to understand. This comparison can be useful in the view of competitive exams. National Emergency. Article 352 of Indian Constitution empowers President can proclaim a national emergency when the security of India or a part of it is threatened by war, external aggression or armed rebellion. President Rule or State Emergency. Article 356 empowers President can proclaim a state emergency when the government of state cannot be carried on in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. That is, failure of constitution machinery in a state. Financial emergency. Article 360 of Indian Constitution empowers President to proclaim a financial emergency due to financial stability or credit of India or any part of its territory is threatened. 44th Constitution Amendment Act of 1978 provides judicial review for all three emergency provisions. That is, all the emergency provisions can be challenged in the court of law. National emergency in case of approval. It should be approved by both houses of parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, within a month by 2/3 of majority of either of houses. In case of President Rule. President's Rule proclamation should be approved by both houses of parliament within 2 months and passed by a simple majority of either of houses of the parliament. In case of a financial emergency, proclamation should be approved by both houses of parliament within 2 months and passed by a simple majority of either of houses. In case of national emergency, if approved, it can continue for a indefinite period with every 6-month approval of parliament. In case of President Rule, if approved, it can continue for maximum of a 3-year with every 6-month approval of parliament. For financial emergency, if approved, it can continue for any number of years with no approval of parliament is required. In case of a revocation, for national emergency, Article 352, it can be revoked by a Lok Sabha by passing a simple majority. In case of President Rule, it can be revoked by President on his own when it seems necessary. In case of national emergency, it can be revoked by a President on his own. In case of fundamental rights, national emergency, that is Article 19 gets automatically suspended except for Article 20 and 21. All other fundamental rights can be suspended during national emergency. In case of President's Rule and financial emergency, there is no effect on fundamental rights. National emergency has been issued thrice, that is 1962-71 due to external aggression, that is war, 1975 due to internal disturbance. In case of President's Rule, it has been issued more than 100 times after 1950. In case of financial emergency, no financial emergency has been issued so far in India.